For co-anglers that are fishing behind boaters, what do you suggest for them to do to catch the fish that the boaters are missing?
That's a good one. That's a great question. The question was for co-anglers fishing in the back of the boat, or for anybody in the back of the boat, suggestions on what to do to catch more fish behind the guy in the front. I think we all kind of fish at that level. I fished as a co-angler for a couple of years, and I had a general rule of thumb, and it was I always tried to fish a different bait than what the guy in front of me was throwing, but a bait that did the same thing or covered the same zone. So just to give an example, if you've got a guy that's throwing a square bill crankbait in front of you, I tried to throw something maybe like a chatterbait or a crankbait that did the same thing, but it was a different presentation. The other thing that's real important is to pay attention. You have to have a whole nother set of eyes, because when you're fishing by yourself, you're focusing on what you're doing. Now you really got to pay attention to what he's doing, especially what he's fishing. So is he fishing the front of the dock? Is he fishing the whole dock? Is he missing the, fishing the brake lines? Pay attention to what the guy in the front's doing.
Never try to match him toe to toe. You get in the boat with the right guy in the front of the boat flipping a jig, the worst thing you can do is grab a jig and get him behind him, because if he's doing it for a living, he ain't gonna make many mistakes. So you need to immediately try to go against the grain and say, hey, I'm gonna pitch a finesse bait or something around behind him. Just most of the time when you see guys want to go toe to toe with the guy in the front, he's gonna pick apart the quick shots, the easy fish. He's gonna pick them off. He's gonna make it tough on you.
And I can tell you a little bit, as I fish the FLW Tour, I got co-anglers with me all the time, and having a lot of friends that are also co-anglers, one of the key baits that gets overlooked is a drop shot. Guys are getting bit from 40 feet all the way to 6 inches, so it's a real versatile presentation that a lot of the successful co-anglers that I know, that's pretty much what they throw. They just use it in a bunch of different ways. They may put a little swim bait on it, they may just use a worm, they may wacky rig something, but a drop shot is something that you can power fish, you can do behind somebody, and it's something that I recommend you throwing as a non-boater.
Drop shot.
Drop shot.
Drop shot.